Welcome to the Chakra Series. We are going to explore the triple warmer meridian in Chinese medicine that is called the Sanjiao, and also the brow chakra. I'm going to be using some essential oils, lemon, ylang ylang, lemongrass, clove, and clary sage. I'm choosing these oils because they have an affinity for the Sanjiao meridian and the brow chakra, but use what you have. If you have frankincense, lemon, lavender, any of those will do. Be sure you have some fractionated coconut oil handy if you'd like to dilute your oils. Have your ohm tuning fork or an auto tuning fork handy, or you can use your fingers or a retracted ballpoint pen. So before we begin, just want to give you a little idea about what is the Sanjiao or triple warmer. Well, the triple warmer meridian in Chinese medicine, let's just trace it together here. You can follow along if you like. It begins on your ring finger, the corner of your ring finger here, goes along the back of the finger, back of the hand, and along your forearm, and it's in between the ulna and radius. Goes here around the elbow, the back of the arm, around the shoulder, the neck, up behind the ear, and it ends on the end of the eyebrow. And the triple warmer is the connective tissue in your body. It's your fascia. It is the membrane that separates your torso into those three compartments. So we could also call it the three metabolisms, because these spaces should be separate and things shouldn't be flowing between them, otherwise we have problems. So we also know that, you know, between the fascia and connective tissue, fluids flow between, and it's also piezoelectric, which what that means is that when you move or jump or twist or whatever, it kind of creates a little electric spark. So many acupuncturists believe that the triple warmer or the fascia is the acupuncture meridians, because that is where the electrical charges flow along your body. And so along this pathway here, and it is connected to the pericardium, which makes sense because the pericardium is a fibrous tissue that is highly electrical, and it surrounds the heart, kind of like a barrier or protection. And so they are paired meridians in Chinese medicine. So what does the Sanjiao do as far as, you know, physical problems? Well, of course, if you think about just the flow, so any stagnation or congestion along this pathway, you could have, you know, elbow pain back here, shoulder pain in the back, you could have ear problems, headaches, but emotionally or spiritually, the Sanjiao is responsible for keeping us fluid, like the fluidity, not just within our physical body, but in our mind and spirit. So that means that we're fluid in movement in our joints, but also within life and different stages of life. So we don't get caught up and just stuck in one phase and, you know, without being able to move forward. And people who have an imbalance in the triple warmer often may complain that they feel like they're spinning their wheels. You know, they're always doing, and working really, really hard. And maybe they have a lot of different projects, but never completing one, or they do, but they're just not getting anywhere. Just spinning their wheels, and they sort of just feel kind of pooped out. And they also may change their mind, like fluctuate between different choices or even interests, or even in relationships, or with somebody that they're interested in dating. They kind of run hot or cold. So, but in women going through the change of life during, you know, menopause, also we see that, you know, too hot or too cold, hot flashes. So this is a meridian that is often targeted when you come in for, you know, acupuncture, if you're complaining of any of those things. We will begin with listening to our ohm tuning fork. And if you don't have the ohm tuning fork, you can just chant the sound of Om, Om. So take your tuning fork, holding it by the stem. Get your activator hitting your tuning fork just on the edge, and we're going to listen. Maybe let's start with the left ear, and let's just listen to the sound of Om. Strike the fork 3 times for the one ear, and then we'll switch the other ear. And I will play this for you in my microphone. Let's smell and apply some essential oils that correlate with that triple burner and the brow chakra. Let's begin with the lemongrass, or use your fractionated coconut oil. Use 2 to 4 drops. Just apply to your palm. Add 2 to 4 drops of your coconut oil. You can rub your hands together, and first just make sure you're breathing in that lemongrass. And just for your information, lemongrass is also good for tendons and ligaments. I often use it for shoulder pain. It smells wonderful, and it's wonderful when mixed with other oils like lavender or to the sound. With the Solfeggio, a DNA 528 fork. This is great for your cells. And just imagine